with Patrick Mahomes as well. So what do you do? If you're Pete and John, do you go with Drew, as you mentioned? Do you try to go get Jimmy Garoppolo? What do you do?
Yeah, so like if I were those guys, I think Geno Smith would be my starting quarterback. I think that our team operates the best, and when you're asking your team to play as hard as they can, prepare as hard as they can, you want to put the guy out there that you think is going to give you the greatest chance to consistently win. And I think Geno would do that. I don't think the answer is go get Jimmy Garoppolo. No, I don't think that Jimmy Garoppolo closes the gap in the division more so or substantially more so than starting Drew or Geno. The caveat I do have is this. If you're John Schneider and Pete Carroll and you're sitting there going, you know what, our plan this year was to be very young and use some of these draft picks to get ready and make another run over the next 5 years. And we don't see us as a team that can legitimately win this division, then play Drew Lock. Because then you figure out, okay, does he surprise us and become the answer, or do we have to go look into the draft in 2023? So I think it's a little bit attached to what their own realistic viewpoint of their football team is.
As you look around, and you were at practice yesterday and sort of look at some of the talent they have outside of the quarterback position, how far away do you think they are? I mean, if they were, should they be a year or two out? If they get the quarterback next year, could they contend soon?
Yeah, I think they're a year. I really do. I will tell you, so their draft class looks really good. Like Tariq Woolen looks, and I know he's gotten a lot of conversation, a lot of buzz. That dude can flat out play. I mean, he had, again, 3 or 4 plays where we on the sidelines were like, oh my goodness. He had a play in the red zone versus DK. It was interesting because I was talking to Quandre Diggs. I play with Quandre in Detroit and stay connected to Q. And so I was talking with him after practice, and we were talking about Tariq, and he was like, in practice, when they call man coverage, they give Quandre the freedom to go like roam and be help wherever he kind of wants, given what the play is or whatnot. And he purposefully never helps Tariq when DK's out there or Tyler's out there, because he wants him to go and know that, like, you're by yourself, champ. And if you can handle it by yourself in practice versus those two guys, you can play versus anyone in the league. And, that was a really impressive thing to hear from him. So I think he's been super impressive. I thought Boye Mafe popped on tape. He was impressive yesterday. Those two tackles are Abraham Lucas. I think just standing there yesterday watching him, he's an enormous human being. And Charles Cross at left tackle looks like a really good player. Kenneth Walker at tail. I think their draft class looks really good. So I think they're closer than I felt, before yesterday, just watching their young talent.